Hey, what's up YouTube? John here, coming back at you for video number 3. And I am excited today because I got a new pedal. The Boss DD3. That's right, this is a great pedal, as well as the MXR Carbon Copy. Now, really fast, I'm not endorsed by either MXR or Boss. Not endorsed by either company. So this is not a versus video. I don't want to say, oh, the MXR is better than the Boss. I don't want to say the Boss is better than the Carbon Copy, because you want to know why? They're both good in their own way. They both have good features. They both offer something really cool. Now, I have had the MXR for longer. Of course, I'm a little more used to it. And I also, this is new, so I'm still getting used to it, but there are some features I really like, and I thought maybe today's video I should demo what are some really cool things about each pedal. Before we get further into a demo, I want to say what are the similarities and differences as far as control. Now, you have a level, which is basically the same as the mix knob on the MXR. You have a feedback, which basically it's the same thing as the rain. I could show you basically what the feedback does. It allows it to it basically what it's called. It's a feedback. It like feeds back the signal a little bit louder, a little bit louder. It actually creates a really cool effect, especially if you turn it up just loud enough where it just starts driving the amp almost naturally. It's kind of cool. Then of course you have delay, which on this it's called the time, which is the same thing as the delay. Now the differences are, of course, the DD3 has four different settings. I'm sorry, it has 3 different delay settings. Then it has a hold setting, which is last. So it has a short 50 millisecond, it has a medium 200 millisecond, and it has an 800 millisecond delay, which at the beginning of the intro I had on 800 milliseconds. And of course it has a hold function, which I'm not going to be going into the hold function because I want to give you guys just a general comparison. You know, if you're like, oh, I want to buy a delay, and I really hear good things about the digital delay, but I really hear good things about the MXR, you know, and you're not sure which one you want, this hopefully will give you a better idea. Because I like them both. I do, actually. That's why they're both on my board. I like them both. Now, the Carbon Copy doesn't have this really cool knob with that you can set the different delays. But this one has a chorus mode, or has a mod, they call it. What it is basically adds in a chorus. Now, recording wise, I've been told the MXR is sometimes with the chorus mode, it can be a little overbearing, so we're also not going to get into the chorus mode. We're literally just going to stick with the 2 delays and how they compare to each other. One thing I have noticed is that 1, you're going to want to wear headphones for this delay, and 2, the MXR is a little more subtle, it's a little more warmer, where the digital delay, the DD3, is a little more aggressive in the delays and a little brighter in the delay. That doesn't mean that this doesn't have warmth, and that doesn't mean that this doesn't cut. It just means that it basically means what it exactly says. This is a little warmer, this is a little brighter. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do the 2 delays around the same time. Because they're not the exact same pedal, it's, you know, I'm going to get as close as I can. So let's start with the DD3. I'm going to go to the MXR now. Now, one thing I want to notice about that little demo. Notice how this one was a little bit quieter, and this one, like I said, it cut through. Now, if I take the mix knob and turn it up almost all the way on the MXR, let's hear the difference now. So we're going to start with the DD3 again. Notice how now all of a sudden you hear the MXR a lot better. It comes through a lot. It cuts through a little bit different. Now, what I like about the MXR is it's great for more of, like I said, subtle, but also great for like ambient type stuff. Now, over here, you can see I have a Earthquakers Afterneath, and I also have the amp reverb. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you like I'm not going to do any ambient swells because I don't have a volume pedal. I could do them on my guitar with the volume knob, but I'm not that great at them. So I'm just going to do them just a standard ambient type reverb. So I'm going to start with the MXR, the Afterneath, and then the amp reverb. Now, one thing I am going to do is I'm going to turn up the delay a little bit because I actually like this one a little bit longer, and I'm going to turn up the rain a little bit. Pretty cool, huh? Now I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to turn up the delay time a little bit. The level I'm going to keep the same because it's cutting through pretty well. Maybe I'll just turn up just a tad bit. Then I'm going to turn up the feedback just a little bit. Let's see what happens now. Same exact thing. Afterneath and then the reverb. Okay, delay time's a little short on that, or a little too much. I'm going to switch back and forth. Go back to this. Okay. So as you can tell, this one does cut through a little bit differently. Now, another thing I'm going to do is that in the ambient type, personally I like the MXR a little bit better. Now, doesn't mean that this is bad. It still can do it. It actually kind of cuts through nicely in a different way. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a very short delay, something like say a slapback delay. So I'm going to click the guitar to the bridge. Now what I'm using for guitar, really fast, I'm using an Electra Omega, and this has the RC Pickups 59 Bloodline set, neck and bridge. Electra. I'm not endorsed by Electra either. I'm not endorsed by pretty much any company, but this is just an honest review of just letting you know, hey, this is how these sound. So what I'm going to do is, personally, I think the digital delay does better on short delay. So I'm going to go down to the 200. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. The time, a little too much on the time. So now this is what would be like your standard slapback delay. I'm going to throw on a little reverb from the amp. So as you can tell, it gets very slappy. Now I'm going to go up to the MXR now. Now with this one, what I noticed is that you have to turn the rain down, sorry, but we also have to turn the delay down, okay? Because this one doesn't really do short that well, but see how it sounds a little funky when it's short? So there we go. That's kind of like your almost your slap back. I'm going to turn down the mix knob a little bit. So, as you can tell, MXR doesn't really like to be turned down to be more of a slap back style. But you can get really cool sounds out of either pedal. So one thing that I actually like doing is making this one a short delay. So something like that. Making this one the long delay. Cool, huh? Then we're going to throw on the afterneath, and then watch this. Pretty cool. So both these pedals are great pedals. Hopefully this demo lets you know which one you like better. So if you want to, subscribe down below. You know, I'm going to bring more content. Next week I'm actually going to talk about pickups, guitar pickups, different styles, and you know, I actually have a guitar pickup that is broken apart right now, so I can actually show you the inner guts of guitar pickups. So please like if you like the video. Please dislike if you dislike the video. Just, you know, leave a comment and let me know what I can improve on or what I can do that's better. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will catch you later. Peace.